Futures are up right now. We'll see if that rally can continue that we started yesterday in the last 2 hours. Joining us now, Joel Shulman, founder, managing director of Entrepreneur Shares. Did you imagine in your wildest dreams that the last couple of weeks of 2018 would look like this?
No, not at all. Although we're always
maybe
hopeful.
Your wildest nightmares. Who knows, right?
Well, yesterday actually was a nice way to end the day, right? I mean, it started off low and ended up high.
Did it tell you anything, the 900-point U-turn, or was it just a nice story?
I think it's more the latter. I mean, we have, if we look back to the last few years, I mean, actually the last decade, the volatility in terms of number of days that are plus 1%, the number of days minus 1%, it's around 30 to 33 per year. Last year was surprisingly low. So when we look at this crazy volatility, what appears to be crazy, and it's unusual, we have to recognize that in terms of number of big plus days or minus days, is not that far away.
I agree, though. Your data, if you go back in 50 years and we look at the year, we'll say it was unremarkable. The idea, though, is that it all came within a 3-week period.
That's right, yeah.
That's the issue. It all happened at once.
Right.
To what? And everyone's got their reasons why. What's Entrepreneur Shares' explanation of what's going on?
Well, I think there's a lot of money flowing both ways. There's $19 billion that came into the market just in December. A lot of it's going U.S. equities. A lot of it's going international. I mean, we're really bullish right now on non-U.S. small cap.
Got a new ETF launching in a couple of hours.
Yeah, in a few hours. We've got
ERSX, the ticker. That's non-U.S. small caps.
Non-U.S. small cap, but scattered throughout the world. About 75% international, 25%
Aren't you scared about small caps, international? Those are bad words right now, Joel.
Well, that's exactly the time to get in. I mean, they're down 25% year to date. I mean, this is small caps in general, but small cap value, small cap growth. They've been down. We think they've been beat up. Back in 2015, they had PEs around 45, and today's around 10 forward PEs. So they're down quite a bit, and the growth is still there. So we look at entrepreneurial stocks around the world that have high growth as a general rule. And no, I think this is the best time to come in. I'd be more nervous if they were up 50, 60% to get in. But no, now's a good time to get in, I think, for investors across the markets.
What are you looking for in 2019? Obviously, we've got all kinds of issues out there. Some of them are more well-known than others.
Right.
What are you going to be most closely watching?
Well, the China deal. I mean, I think the China deal is going to be a big pop if it goes through. I mean, there's forced technology ventures and forced JVs and so forth. If we see anything that looks like we're moving towards a better U.S. deal, I think we're going to see a huge pop. And we saw it a couple days ago, big movements. We could see something like that or more, I think, of the China deal. And then in terms of political risk, we'd like to see things toned down a little bit. So, but otherwise, if markets just return to some sort of normalcy in terms of normal volatility, I think it's a good year for investors, and I think this is a time for investors globally to be buying in.
You know, we like to sort of end the year with some optimism there. Are you guys optimistic enough to roll out a new ETF, the ERSX Small Cap International?
Yeah.
Joel, Happy New Year to you and yours.
Happy New Year to you.
We'll see you in 2019.
Thank you.